So what's up, family? Greetings. Normally I had this off, but I said, you know what? I'm gonna leave this on. Um, it's new, but it's whatever. Anyway, I was thinking about chains. Chains. We all in the spiritual community, we hear about chains being broken and chains falling off. And I was sitting there thinking about it. Actually, I was listening to a song, and and it kind of was giving me some visuals. So I thought about two positions of someone being chained, or chains falling off, or chains being broken. Two positions. The first position is a chain can be broken only when you are deciding to move. You're deciding to move. So you just imagine yourself being wrapped up in chains, and the chains fall off when you start to move. Yeah, they loosen up, but it's only when you move that the chains actually are able to fall. So when you find yourself stuck or chained, move. Move according to the Spirit, move according to God's will and God's plan, but nonetheless move. The other position when chains actually fall is when you're in a neutral place. Imagine yourself being wrapped up in chains again, and all of your body is straight. It's positioned still and straight. There's no elbows extended. There's no wrists extended. There's no feet kind of spread out. Everything is kind of neutral and straightforward, and then the chains just fall. So there are two places that God wants you to know that your chains will fall, is when you start to move according to the word, or when you are still according to the word. I was thinking about, I heard this person on social media was talking about Genesis, and they were talking about how Adam and Eve, before they fell, their bodies were different. They didn't have the same bodies. So first I said, that's interesting. I'm the kind of person that I never just judge a thing and say it's wrong or it's erroneous or whatever until I absolutely know, or until normally God doesn't tell me that. He just, I discern a thing into its truth. So I was thinking about that. I was like, okay, interesting. I never heard of that, but interesting nonetheless. So the person was kind of, it almost sounds like that they validate the change that happened because of the fall, and they said this is why we're in the position that we're in. So my discernment immediately goes to Christ. So if Jesus came and Jesus did what Jesus did, then that means he put us back in right standing with God. He put us back in right position to be able to be like God, which we think and we speak, and all of those kind of things. So that makes a lot of sense. I can swallow that before the fall we were operating in more of a godly nature. We really could think and act like God. The fall came, did what it did. History says what it says. Jesus enters the scene. Jesus came and showed, and Jesus did what Jesus did, which again put us right back in the position of our godliness, of our Godheadness, of our ability to be and do what God says we can do. So I just wanted to say, make the adjustment, y'all. Make the adjustment. Whatever place you find yourself in, whatever hardship seems to be looking at you in the mirror, remember that you are able to transform any situation, because that's what it means to be you, and because of whose you are and who you carry. So get it, man. Get it in you, man. Get clear on this truth. And remember, if you believe in Genesis and you believe in Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, all of that stuff, if you believe in Christ, then remember, Christ sets you straight. He gave you back what was lost, and you don't have to physically see a body of energy or a spiritual what is that spiritual, just auras or whatever to make you think that you're capable of supernatural feats. That's just what it is. You know, the real you is the invisible you, and it's the real you that changes the shadow. This flesh is a shadow, so make it make sense. Make the shadow depict reality, the real truth. That's all I got, y'all. Pastor Jamal, Rising Ground Church. I'll talk to you. Peace.